Okay. Now, we're going to show you ways of taking the knife away. These are knife defenses in a case you might get killed. So you don't play around with the knife. And most street people like to let you see the blade. And they'll do things like threaten you like that, which is real easy to overcome. As long as you remember, use the hand, the wrist, and the forearm. Okay? Or they go and swing at you like they're going to cut you. You step inside of it, block, hit, and they're done. Okay? They're going to come down and cut you. Again, locking the arm up, elbow into their side, smash in the face, break the arm. Thank you. Okay, now, there is a technique with the knife where they hold the knife backwards, so you can't see it until they pull it. These techniques are martial arts techniques. There are very few people that actually use them. So it's easier for you to understand where they're coming from. They already have some sort of martial arts experience. So if you're going to defend yourself against them, for example, the first one would be to try to come up and gut me. Okay? You cross your arms as a block. Now, you see I've trapped the wrist. I close the hands down, turn the arm up over the side. Okay? Now, even though I've lost the knife, there is a point where I am not going to go extreme, but I am going to hurt him by kicking him, and kicking him, and probably dragging him over and throwing him to the ground. Now, he doesn't fall easily, normally, but I am doing it all by using his wrist as the technique. That wrist technique is called Aikido. It is loving your enemies. The karate part is the kicking him in the chest, in the face, when I have made him lose the knife. If he held on to the knife, I would still kick him in the face. All right. Now, the next thing he would do is like a side cut. Okay? He comes from the outside, come up and block inwards, causing a pressure point to break the elbow and snap the wrist. And, of course, lose the knife. After you've done that, reach up over the top, grab the back of his head by using your arm, not grabbing with your hand, and bring up your knee as you're shoving him down. This gives him a bad chest pain and probably knocks all the wind out of him. All right. Another one that they'll try to do is they'll wait for you to throw a punch, and then they'll try to cut you up the arm, like that. So what you do is you lunge at him. You see what he did? He thought I was going to punch, but I'm not. I'm reaching inside the arm and taking the knife away. Again, go ahead. All right. What I'm doing is when I see him flinch, I step to the other side of the knife. I put my hand on the knife as it's coming up, but I'm putting it on the hand, not the knife. The knife will cut me. And I'm hitting in the elbow, which causes the hand and the knife to be under my control. Got it? Okay. Now, one of the things that people worry about is a person standing this way, looking this way, and somebody comes up and puts a knife to their throat. Okay. That blade is up against my body, up against my neck. If I take and bring my hand up and just rotate across his wrist, look what happened to the blade. Hold on to it tight. Come on, don't let go of it. Okay. You see, no matter what, he cannot get me. And then I elbow him. Then I bring my arm up, bring it down, boom, smash. And I try to get him to hold on to that knife as much as I can. The reason being, as long as he's holding that knife, I can do whatever I want to with him. Because the law says as long as you're under the threat of death, you can do whatever it needs to be done to protect yourself. Therefore, if he dropped the knife, I can't hit him in the face, but I can kick him in the gut. Sorry if that was a little too hard. Okay, got it? Now I've told you some of the points of the law. The law says with a gun, if you've got a gun and the other person doesn't, you can't shoot them unless they're inside your house in Texas. Or if he has a knife. So if he's got a knife, I can pull my gun. And nobody's dumb enough to come to a gunfight with a knife. But he just did. Okay, so not him. But the whole concept of the gun is only a self-defense when you actually have a threat. One of the biggest mistakes people make is the thief runs out of your house because he knows you're coming at him with a gun and you shoot him. According to the law, that is illegal. And recently that was proven to be illegal here in the state of Texas because a man shot a man as he was fleeing his house. And he fell outside of the house, but there was a bullet in the back. According to the law, there was no threat by the person running away. He had given up and was running away. So please do not use force after they're either disarmed or if they're running away from you. Unless you've already been cut, you know you're going to die, then kill them. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Take care of yourselves.